I always felt like Scott Burns never really got enough respect from the overall world of record production. Like whenever we hear about great producers who made a massive impact in like whatever type of music or types of music, we always hear sort of like the standard names that we've always heard, like people from Quincy Jones to say Bob Rock and like Rick Rubin off the top of my head. And there's nothing wrong with those. Those guys did a hell of a lot. But I feel like Scott Burns kind of gets passed over because he was involved in the world of death metal, and death metal has always kind of been seen as sort of like a kid music, like it's like not going to be respected the way that it should. And I mean, his first full-on production credit was Sepultura's Beneath the Remains. I would argue that a more important record from Sepultura is Arise. He produced that as well. He produced he did Cannibal's first 5 records. He did Obituary, Slowly We Rot. He did the first handful of Deicide albums. He did Death's Human. I mean, these records changed the landscape of metal so significantly. And yet I feel like it's like the bands get all the attention. Like everybody, whenever you think of Sepultura, everybody thinks of Arise and Beneath the Remains. Well, not just Arise and Beneath the Remains, but everybody thinks of those albums. When you think of Death, you think of Human. When you think of Cannibal, I mean, fuck, well, Cannibal's flawless. They haven't released a bad record, but everybody always seems to signal out to the days of like Tomb of the Mutilated because of the sex act on the cover. And no one ever talks about Burns. No one ever says how instrumental he was in setting up the idea that death metal was more than just this wall of sound that was being thrown at the listener. And he found a way to like make every kick count, every snare hit matter, and every note played shine. And I always felt like I said, he never gets enough respect. What do you guys think? Do you think Scott Burns should be talked about more? Or do you think, yeah, it's death metal, so it's probably just never going to happen?